All right, welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans, right here on the YouTube and the Twitch, and wherever you find folks get your podcast audio worldwide, baby. To my left, you're right, Mr. Front Row Bill, or as he was called on the town hall meeting, Mr. Mr. William Gardner. How you doing, man?
Doing good, Jay Bun. Doing good. We had our go home show for lockdown outside of my town, Philadelphia.
Philly.
As we now approach Chicago, Chi-Town this weekend for a little lockdown. But yeah, a lot of big stuff going on. Big go home show. Big news with some a new program that you were hinting at with the town hall. So yeah, a lot of news out there.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff, and Alisha should be joining us relatively soon, we hope. Um, but yeah, you folks know what to do as we jump into this. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications, and welcome members in the chat. We got John Palmer in the chat showing off the old I can click on it here, but it won't show the emotes. It just shows a bunch of that stuff. It doesn't show the emotes, but I know that's what that is. Thank you. So yeah, great way to help support the show. Small monthly fee, different levels, and yeah, go check that out in your spare time. And in the meantime, let's jump into all things TNA. Bill, we got a lot to talk about. We got news. We got a lockdown pay-per-view to preview. We also got the review for tonight's show with some interesting stuff. Yeah, here we go. Eli in the chat. Who attacks Cedric Alexander and Moose? Who?
Well, we'll get into that because our fearless leader, Carlos, he gave some hints that we might get some surprises on Sunday.
Ooh, I think we're gonna. Yeah, I think Ulan Nation is a good guess on that one. I think it's just they showed up. He went backstage. He said hi to Moose, but then we haven't seen him since. So yeah, I think big picture wise, I think they were just trying to figure out what to do with him and when's the proper time to really get things going. It's free agency season. You got free agents all over the place. They're bringing in new faces here and there. It's all about timing. You can't just bring someone in and, hey, look at this. Oh, yeah, look who this is over here. And okay, yeah, you got to have a plan. So it's got to make sense.
You mean like debut somebody in their hometown and then don't use them? The rest of
they'd never
cycle?
They'd never do that, would they, Bill?
Oh, TNA doesn't do that.
No, never. Shark Boy, yes, absolutely. It was Shark Boy. I'm 100% on that. Shell, yeah. All right. You know what? There's so much on the plate. Bill, what do we talk about first? I know I'm throwing it in your lap.
That's a. Let's go over the new program. Let's go over TNA's VIP program.
The VIP
annual program.
Yeah. So this is, we were talking a little bit about this right before we went live, trying to figure out, is this, they're always trying to get people to sign up for TNA Plus.
That's the key. You got to sell the app. That's the business.
Right. You're trying to get people to sign up. This is how you make money. So I'll read some of this. This part of this is from TNAWrestling.com on their news page from the 17th, a few days ago. A new premium membership program expanding TNA Plus beyond streaming access to offer fans an expanded portfolio of content, exclusive experiences, and benefits. For the first time in TNA history, fans can access a monthly membership that includes every TNA pay-per-view event. The new TNA Plus VIP monthly membership is $19.99 per month, giving fans the flexibility to access every pay-per-view alongside a broader VIP membership benefits without committing to the annual plan, like the really big annual plan. Okay.
Mhm.
So the annual membership is available for $129.99 with a limited time introductory offer of $99.99 using promo code TNA 2026 TNA 2026. And it says VIP membership represents the next evolution of TNA Plus, said Carlos Silva. We've listened to our fans, and one of the clearest opportunities was giving fans a flexible monthly option that includes our pay-per-view events. For the first time, fans can join TNA Plus on a monthly basis. Damn, I can read. And have every pay-per-view included while also receiving a growing range of exclusive content, benefits, and experiences. The membership includes every TNA pay-per-view, including Bound for Glory on Sunday, October 11th, plus full access to the TNA Plus content library, early access to select original programming, podcasts, and upcoming shows, VIP only content and experiences, merchandise offers, ticket opportunities, and exclusive member benefits. TNA plans to continue expanding the program with additional content, perks, and experiences throughout the year. And then you could read the rest of this.
Well, J-Bone, here,
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a link here.
Okay.
Let's do a share screen of Rooney for
Okay.
the audience. Because I think kind of zooming in, because they say stuff there, but looking at this, I think it makes it a little easier and also shows some other things that are intriguing.
Oh, okay.
So I just sent you over the link.
What's up, Terrence Sullivan, another member, signed up for the annual membership thanks to Titanium Bill, and hello again to Jabransky and the TNI family. Hello, brother. All right.
Yeah, tell TNA we sent you.
Yes. Here we go. Ooh, this,
because if for some reason you had any issues or anything, the code is definitely working. Get that discount. Like really, a full year with the benefits we're talking about here, $99 for 12 months.
That's a steal.
That's less than $10 a month.
Yeah.
Like you're making out. You're robbing the bank.
That's like classic WWE prices, Bill.
Beyond that, like you're getting it all. You're getting the pay-per-views. You're getting, come on, man. You're getting Bound for Glory,
right?
You're getting Slammiversary next year.
It's one of the biggest shows of the year.
This Sunday. And
yeah, I'm surprised they didn't say that, but it's it's all right. All right, share screen. VIP. I think I'm on the right. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Yeah, the subscribe page, and you got to scroll, and we'll scroll down.
Right. All right. So TNA Plus VIP membership tier selection. Monthly VIP pass, $19.99 monthly. digital only access, full streaming library, and live pay-per-views included. Cancel anytime. So $20 a month. That's not bad.
Yeah, especially like if you don't want to commit, it's a good option.
Right. If you're not gonna, if you can't like pay for the whole year smack dab, which is fine. Um, recommended, of course. Annual VIP membership includes exclusive welcome pack, 2 free live event tickets. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, 2 free live event tickets. I want to go to lockdown. No, I'm kidding. Full streaming library, live pay-per-views, and all partner giveaways. All right. And then there's the promo again. Use TNA 2026 to get the annual membership for just $19.99, limited time only. Okay.
and then just scroll down, and there you got a like kind of a check box on what you get in
Oh,
in the
okay.
package.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Here's what you were talking about. Okay. So here's the feature and the benefit. But you got the monthly pass to the annual pass. Okay. So all live pay-per-view events included, no matter how many they have. Okay. So right now it's what? 3, 4,
well,
5?
we know there was a big 4, but it looks like it's now a big 6 because you
Oh, right.
have obviously Lockdown and Destination X return.
Excuse me. Yeah. So they're bringing back some big classics there. There we go. Excuse me. Weekly Impact Plus, full archive vault. Okay. VIP merchandise discounts and drops. So I'm assuming you'll get notified through like however you sign up through an email or whatever.
Correct. Yeah.
Priority live event ticket pre-sales. That's good. Early access originals.
Like the
Which
Town Hall.
is like, yeah, so you get like the town hall and stuff like immersed.
Maybe some interviews, like some of the shows they've done in the past. Hey, bring back the spin cycle.
Yeah, spin cycle. Well, yeah, like we love the immersed series.
Eat your heart out, JB and the Frosted Tips.
Yeah, there you go. Oh boy, shots fired. Pew pew.
We love JB.
Right? Yeah. No matter what brand he's working for now.
Hey, he's with the partner right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. VIP content and interactive watch parties, exclusive digital activations, and town halls. Okay, now video game DLC. What's up with that?
Yeah, we haven't really got a lot of details. That'd be a good follow-up for the town hall. Because I look at that. Now, once again, I'm making a leap here. My assumption is, are they going to be maybe for like the WWE 2K game, a TNA pack to add in, or are they working on their own game? And we know like a lot of that can be very time consuming, a lot of money, a lot of like, but maybe there is something in the works. But I think would make the most sense is to probably just piggyback onto WWE's game with like a whole TNA package, which would be pretty cool. But very interested to see how that, because I know we got a lot of gamers, part of the TNI fam as well as TNA in general, or anybody else that's especially on the Twitch, because that's obviously a gamer's paradise. So
right, that's it's made for gamers, but there's a lot of different content on there.
Yeah.
Okay, we also, as I slowly scroll down here, we got some stuff popping up. Official welcome pack.
And that's where, there you go.
So you get the VIP hat and member card. I never got a hat, dude. I've been signed up for years, man. Well, it's a new program. It's new program, yes. Partner giveaways and sponsor sweepstakes. Okay, all right.
Keep on talking.
Free A game, maybe. Oh,
Johnny Damone.
Oh, there you go. And 2 free live event tickets per year. That's not bad. That's not bad.
For that first year, $99.99, and then obviously $129. Like even at that, that's a steal.
Right. So, those last things I mentioned between the video game DLC on down to the tickets, that's included in the annual.
Yes, yeah. You're not going to get those perks for just a monthly.
Right.
You got to do the commitment.
Yeah. So it says live events will still also be sold on a pay-per-view transitional basis, including Slammiversary, Bound for Glory, and Lockdown, available at TNA Plus, pay-per-view.com, and local cable and satellite operators. Okay.
Yeah, they're not ditching the model. They're
right. And that's good to know, because not everybody's interested in this. They're like, okay, I don't have to see all the old content. I just want the pay-per-views.
And once again, if you're just buying the pay-per-views, I believe they're $40 a pop, roughly.
They are, yeah, $39.99, yeah.
So guess what? This is cheaper. Unless you only want one pay-per-view a year.
Right. And then it goes into more stuff here as far as the streaming core available on both tiers. Annual tier only is the welcome pack. So ready to cross the line. New annual members get a downloadable VIP membership card with more exclusive perks and membership benefits coming soon, including seasonal items exclusive to VIP members. Okay. And it says 2 free live tickets. It explains all that. Partner giveaways and sweeps. Step into a broader partner experience. Annual membership keeps you permanently entered into premium partner-powered sweepstakes, exclusive sponsor giveaways, and unique reward redemptions throughout the year. Interesting. All right. So, very cool. It's I tell you what, they're really starting to give out some good stuff here, and that's great to see. So go to tnawrestling.com/subscribe when you decide what you want to do. So there you go. Now, so yeah, that's big stuff right there. Friend of the show, Daniel Spencer's in the chat. What's up?
Nice.
How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to stray off the news for a second. I've got a question for Daniel Spencer. I saw something during the main event, and it bothered me because I didn't know exactly what happened. Now, I had seen someone throw something in the ring. Now, number one, big picture here, never throw anything in the ring. We've seen that throughout history. It gets messy. People can get hurt. We don't want to see anybody get hurt. It's just not good. Daniel Spencer, did someone from the other tag team throw something in the ring at the baby faces, or was that a fan that threw like a bottle in the ring or something? I'm just curious, because when the camera started moving around, it almost looked like AJ Francis maybe did something, but I could tell Daniel Spencer was really upset at this, and he picked it up and he was starting to point at people like, hey, So I'm just curious.
AJ Francis getting the heat.
So I'm just, I don't want to, I hate to just pick out specific people, but I'm like, oh man, would AJ Francis do that? Because that's not money. I'm just saying.
That's not money.
That's dirty baseball. That's what that is.
Can't be doing that.
So just curious. But while we wait on an answer, we continue. All right. Get back on my news page here. So yeah, they also had a town hall meeting. They had some of the stuff that we just talked about on there. Like I don't know who all had access to it. That's the only thing that confused me a little. I know I was able to watch it on the TNA Plus, but I didn't know if it was like for like specific annual members that had that access. I'm not sure. So
yeah, it was either if you signed up for the new program or if I think you already had the existing annual tiers.
Okay.
Like if you just had the regular, you did not get it. It would have been locked out. Because it is a perk.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Here's some big news. TNA Wrestling and Revolt announce partnership bringing exclusive explosion matches and classic content to Revolt. And when I first saw this, and I just, like I said, I didn't have time to look into everything. Someone in the live chat earlier to this show said Revolt is a channel that's got like hip hop on it or something to that effect. And now they're also going to have some TNA content on it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And that Revolt is, you know what, let me click on the old article here. Revolt Sports teaser. Okay. Jointly announced a content partnership bringing exclusive TNA Explosion matches and premium content from TNA's 24-year history to Revolt. Revolt, which stands as an unrivaled cultural authority across multiple categories and is a preeminent platform. That's one of those $5 words. For the most influential artists, creators, and cultural leaders defining the future, will broadcast exclusive TNA Explosion matches and premium content from TNA's vast 24-year action-packed library. TNA Wrestling is a major player in the annual $1.5 billion pro wrestling industry. Let's see. I'll read this next part here. It says, we're excited to partner with Revolt to further expand TNA's worldwide reach, says Carlos Silva. Our industry spends a lot of time trying to predict where culture is going. At Revolt, we pay attention to the people moving culture. Hip-hop and wrestling have been connected for decades through storytelling, larger-than-life characters, and community. That's exactly why this partnership with TNA feels so natural, says Dean Graham, Chief Content Officer of Revolt and its parent company, Offscript Worldwide. So there you go. Gives a little overlook to what they're about. Now, you're going to have to look up. Now, someone said where Revolt is available. Someone said in the chat during the live reaction that Revolt. CJ Martin put it right here. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, put that up there, Bill.
Yes.
Thank you.
Revolt is on some providers like DirecTV, Fios, Xfinity, and can be streamed on Roku. It sounds like they'll be the home of Explosion starting this fall. Yes, they will. They're going to have the Explosion back catalog. I don't know, like how often, like how new episodes. Obviously, it'll be on TNA Plus. But how, and then obviously internationally, you have how Explosion is out there. But yeah, if Explosion becomes more of a fixture on another broadcast avenue, that would be great. We've been talking about that for a long time. J-Bo is going to be all about that Explosion going forward.
Definitely.
So yeah, no, the more we can get Explosion as a true secondary show, that would be great because a lot of history in Explosion.
Yeah, so it's also you know, because they have kind of their own format to how they do it. They got a new match or two, along with some classic content.
Yeah, so
along
it
with
kind of sells the app a lot because you're going back, showing old footage, the big stars of the past,
right.
where people that are big in the company today started from. You get like the Gia Miller interview segment.
Right.
Obviously, our good friend David Penzer, who had that role, who might be in the chat at some point, did that in the past, the Around the Ring. So yeah, like, and who knows, like maybe they'll add a few wrinkles to it going forward as well, because sometimes it's 2 matches, sometimes it's 1 longer match. We'll see what the format looks like going forward.
Yeah. All right. I just want to highlight what Daniel Spencer said in replies that honestly I don't remember. LOL. But wouldn't be surprised if it was AJ or Ryan. There you go. We're looking at you, AJ and Ryan.
Oh
boy. See, and it's not just me naming names. It's it's your head ref right there. And then Justin in the chat here. Thank you so much, brother. Justin Miller, member for 30 months. Wow. That's like 10 months times 3. Yeah. So level TNI main event mafia. Yeah. Message. Good evening, Jay and Bill just dropped in to say hi. Or say good home. Excuse me. Say good home show. Go home show and ready for lockdown on Sunday. Should be a great night. Yeah, Sunday is going to be great. Remember, folks, it starts at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. So, and that's the pre-show. So the pre-show, yeah.
And the matches were announced for that.
Yes, we'll go over all the matches eventually. Yes. So let's see. Oh, also let's see. Available on Spectrum, Sling, AT&T, Uverse, Optimum, Freevee, and Philo. Well, so you got almost all your different streaming options there. That's great. So no excuse.
So go
watch that. Go watch that. All right. Explosion needs to get rid of that horrible theme song. Is it that bad? Oh man. But yeah, I mean, I don't listen to a lot of modern day hip hop and stuff like that, but I do like the history of hip hop. I've always been interested in listening about where that culture started and, you know, what different communities and what parts of the country, what came up when. I think Netflix had a really good series at the same time. The history of hip hop coming up through the years. That just blew my mind. I thought it was so interesting. So, I mean, I'm a metalhead at heart, but
jacked up jukebox.
Yeah, up here is the jacked up jukebox. I love all sorts of stuff. So, yeah. So, all right. What else we got here? So, congrats on the explosion and revolt. What else we got? The town hall. We covered that. Oh, here we go. All right. So, this was announced. This is big. I don't remember when this was announced, so I'm just going to repeat it for those that don't know about it. There's a Hardy party for lockdown coming to Chicago and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Chicago date is Saturday, August 22nd, 7:30 p.m. at what's the location here? What's it say? Oh, the Barn Hockey Bar. Is that what that says? Ogden Avenue. Okay. All the stuff's on TNA wrestling.com. The other location is in Milwaukee, thanks to David Hero and Great Lakes Championship Wrestling. Friday, August 21st at 7 p.m. at Casablanca,
Just hours from
downtown.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's literally just hours from now. So that's pretty exciting. There's going to be special Q&A and photo opportunities with the reigning tag team champions. And I think Mustafa Ali is also going to get in on this, at least the Chicago one, I think. I'm not sure about the Milwaukee one, but I could have sworn I saw that he was advertised for one or both of them. Like maybe he'll be like the MC. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Makes sense. Chicago guy.
Yeah. No, Daniel Spencer, I'm not going to the Hardy party in Milwaukee. Trust me, I would love to. I just can't. Hopefully down the line, if they come back around this way, I could do it. And of course, if the Hardys are still around, I would love to, but we'll see.
Oh, they'll be around, J-Bo. No, you worry. But although I will say, during the town hall, there were a few, because I did get in that question
Yes,
about
you did.
future cities and venues, and I know Carlos was about rewarding cities that have kind of showed out in the past.
Yeah.
So I think we might see like a return to like a Sacramento, Nashville.
Yeah.
But then there but there will be new towns. So we'll see what new towns those are. That they are doing something in Milwaukee does make that intriguing. Kind of test the waters a little bit.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, he says, wouldn't be surprised if talent billed from Cedarburg, Wisconsin will be at the Hardy party in Milwaukee. Of course, he's talking about David Hero. I should say David Hero's son, Cal Hero, who is a part of Ohio Valley Wrestling. That would be really special because Cal's been wrestling around this area for a long time.
Well, speaking of Ohio Valley Wrestling and that crew, obviously based in Louisville, I know in response to that, I think actually one of Daniel Spencer's co-hosts on his own podcast, which you should definitely check out if you haven't, was promoting, obviously bringing it back to Louisville. We know they did a bunch of runs in Louisville in the past, and obviously there's a lot of history in Louisville wrestling. I think the whole key is the building, because the building that they did at Paristown, that was like the size they were running back then. Now they're running obviously bigger venues. So just be finding the right one. And there's the Cal Hero match.
And there's the Cal
Hero. It's becoming
match.
a flow slam type moment for you.
It is.
And as I say that, Critical Sting's already on it.
There you go. Waiting for mentions of Flow Slam and Rat. Well, there you go. There's your Rat mention. Yes, because
Critical Sting says it and it happens.
Yes. Because we
J-Bone has a few tricks up his sleeve.
The classic Flow Slam from almost 10 years ago now. Wow, it's mind blowing. And of course, Rat
that was
is
like
the
end
greatest.
of Flow Slam. The glory day of Flow Slam was earlier than that.
Well, it was 2016, 2017 is when it was really good, and then it just sunk after that.
Well, I don't think it existed much longer after that. I think I did like 2 more years and it was gone. It didn't make it I think it was gone pre-pandemic. I can't even blame the pandemic.
You can't. No, you can't blame the pandemic. No, because there was lawsuits and all sorts of. They didn't.
Well, that's all these. If you notice these other ones out there right now, like they're all going through it.
Yeah. Well, what's sad is some of
a great long-term play for a lot of these companies.
A lot of the stuff that was on Flow Slam, these companies aren't even around anymore. That's the sad part. Is there was such a great variety.
That's pandemic.
I know. I'm just saying.
No, make it.
I'm not blaming Flow Slam for that. I'm just saying it was a great time. It was,
Oh, we might be getting a little a nugget here.
Uh-oh.
Rumor has it from Daniel Spencer There is an event happening next month at OVW that will have TNA talent on the show.
Nice.
Now, you know me, I got to do a little research right now. Because they do weekly tapings, but is there any special events being advertised at Ohio Valley Wrestling?
There you go. Gary Rossetti says Rat sings the best Nobody Rides for Free. That is one of their greatest songs they ever did. Yes, facts. Sadly, that is one of the last original songs they did that combined the whole band, I believe. So,
okay.
Although maybe except for Robin. I don't know what Robin was involved in that or not, but he was not in the video. Anyways, enough Rat history. But we love
Rat history. Once Rat starts getting in a TNA ring.
Oh man, right? Yeah, we don't want to hear about ring rats. But yeah, let's see. Hardy Parties, TNA Plus.
Oh, we had some big news, Jada. Biggest event of the year went on sale.
Oh yes, we should. So we'll talk about that, and I think we'll wrap up news with that. Bound for Glory. Here, I'll do a little share screen of Rooney on that one too. Why not? There we go. All right, Bound for Glory. And I know people were asking about that because it's just coming up in October 11th, and that's just not even 2 months away. So it's actually coming up pretty soon after lockdown. Sponsored by Yingling. Oh, no, sorry.
No, it's at the Yingling Arena.
Yingling Center here.
Pottsville, PA's own Yingling.
Yes. Yeah, my store just started selling a lot of Yingling. Anyways, Sunday, October 11th, Tampa, Florida. Anybody in the Florida area going to Bound for Glory? Tickets, let's see here. The ticket pre-sale for Tampa is Wednesday, August 19th. Oh, that was yesterday.
Already happened.
Pre-sale for Dothan.
Yeah, so the fallout from Bound for Glory, which was a TBA, was officially announced, and they're going back to the original home state of TNA, Alabama.
Oh yeah,
not the original arena, but they are going, and they've played this here before, but you have to go to about 2013.
Yeah. So, okay. And then the tickets on sale for Tampa and Dothan is Thursday, August 20th. That is today. Go to TNAtickets.com. And then, there was, Impact Show Tampa 2013, also Tampa.
And for those road warriors, it is drivable.
Oh,
do Bound for Glory and drive out to Alabama.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Like from, depending where you're coming from, Tampa, Orlando, 5 and change.
Right.
So if you're willing to do a little trip, it's doable.
So there you go. All the information for the ticket sales and such are in that article. Confirmed appearances and such. You can get all that right there. All right. Let's dive into tonight's TNA, shall we?
We shall. Now, just a few, because we didn't get into a lot of the details of some of the other stuff. Like we kind of gave some brief hints on the town hall, but it was also mentioned that it looked like there may be some knockouts signings about to be announced that we have seen. So I'm taking that to mean somebody we've seen possibly Explosion in the TV title knockout tournament. I could see another name or two. I don't know. One a recent knockout on Explosion just started following me. Maybe them. Who knows? You never know. I won't name names.
Who? You can tell me later.
But there's some potential there. Obviously, we saw Gabby be the last signing, but I think you're going to see a few. I know, and then obviously we'll get into the show. But there's the now a mystery, a partner for Allie instead of Rosemary potentially.
Right, because they officially said that Rosemary is out of action.
Yeah, so she could return, but it does seem like they're paving the way for a debut there, and we'll get into the follow-up from last week of the infamous Kevin Martin staying till the end. Someone else got taken out at the end of the show tonight, and is that also somebody that we're going to see debut?
Well, yeah. So like Moose got taken out, and now Cedric Alexander was taken out. So it's not just, someone heelish took out Moose. Cedric Alexander is a heel too, and he's the X Division champion. So
this individual does not care.
If it is the same individual, could be a new team, could be a new individual. Could be the gobbledygooker. No, just kidding.
If only.
'Tis the season, Bill. We're coming to the end of summer. You never know.
Oh, spooky season around the corner.
Yeah.
The turkey trot.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'll just put this out there since we're talking holidays, Jada.
Uh-oh.
I think I say it at least once a year, but still one of my all-time favorites. I remember watching it when it happened on New Year's Eve. But the Knockouts New Year's Eve special tournament, one of my all-time favorite TNA things. So I'd like to see that return at some point. Because they did have that tournament a couple years ago, like as an Impact, as a TNA Plus special. But we'll see. Yeah. I do like the holiday theme, which they did very well last year, and I'm expecting them to do it again. Ryan Nemeth, MVP of the holiday stuff.
Iron here says, this is one of the first NWA TNA tag teams ever featured the Johnsons.
The Johnsons.
Oh, too funny. Too funny. Yeah, they do need more teams. You never know.
Bring them back.
They do. Why not?
Who knows? Maybe we'll get, like I said, I mentioned it before. Like they've been on the indies now for a while, but America's Most Wanted's been wrestling.
That's crazy.
Like I think it's time for America's Most Wanted to return.
Oh boy. All right. Let's get.
But honestly, I've been putting over some other ones because if you watched Explosion, we saw who we last saw with the FBI. We saw Ray Jazz, and he was like, I think the FBI, we need some more tag teams, man.
Yeah,
him and Zach Clayton with Little Guido. Can't beat that.
There you go. Yeah. All right, let's jump into tonight's August 20th, 2026 TNA Thursday Night Impact. All right.
Go home.
The go home for lockdown. That's right. All right. We're starting out with Mustafa Ali. He's speaking in the ring. And everyone's there, of course, except for Hotch. And man, he can't stand the fact that Hotch has got some success now without him. And then he starts, man, he just gets creepier and creepier, Ollie. He's like, yeah, those toys that his daughter plays with, I got those. And he's like, those clothes on the back of Hotch's wife.
How dare
why
he?
is Ali buying his wife clothes? That's just
well, he's saying because being part of Order 4 was the moneymaker.
Right. Because
he didn't actually buy them. His success is what allowed him to buy those.
It's just how he said it was just so creepy, you know. It's so crazy. But yeah. So yeah, the crowd is clearly behind Hotch here.
We won Hotch.
And then he tells John Schuyler. He informs him that he is going to be wrestling Hotch. John Schuyler doesn't want to wrestle Hotch. He really doesn't. So yeah, that's going to be an emotional thing later. Yeah. Gia Miller backstage with Jason Hotch. Jason Hotch watching all this, and he's like, I'll tell you right now, I am not wrestling John Schuyler. That's my brother. I'm not gonna. He's middle of saying this, and who walks in? Daria Ray, the SWAT.
Oh. The SWAT.
She goes, "You don't make the decisions around here. I make the decisions.
I make the decisions around here."
Yes. And she's like, and you will wrestle John Schuyler, or you will forfeit your title. So yeah, just a really uncomfortable situation brewing here. It's like, boy, she's really she really plays a good shrew throughout this entire episode, Bill. She really does. She does.
Doing her job,
man. Yeah, she is. I tell you, you want to make a GM that you can't stand. She's doing a good job of it. She really is. I mean, you know, WWE has something that that we've been used to for a long time. Like Nick Aldis is, no one's.
I thought you were going to say the laptop.
Oh no,
no one got more heat than that laptop.
Oh, that laptop just man. Nick Aldis usually gets pretty much cheered for his decisions. He doesn't make all the right decisions, but he's trying. Adam Pearce, not all the best decisions, but he gets cheered pretty much. You know, he's pretty much a baby face, you know. And well, I tell you, when Adam Pearce gets hot, he gets hot. He gets screaming mad, man. It's crazy. But yeah, so we don't see. I feel like we don't see Santino quite as much lately. Now, for some people,
like a little less Santino.
Yeah,
there was a lot of Santino, so it feels like it's a little less there. And who knows? Maybe these are around the edges. The new creative direction, maybe a little bit of seeing some of those changes on where focus is.
Right.
Because I think there has been some differences with a little bit, but with the double authority figures and screen time, I think some match finishes, I think you've seen some differences.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think most of directions were probably already going where they were going to be going. But yes, a couple of these other ones you can definitely see.
The fact that she recently re-signed, that's great. I didn't want to see a character like that was being done so well. If the character wasn't going anywhere and had no steam to it, then that's one thing. But she is good at it. She does play a great heel. I feel like, probably not the greatest of all time, but I'm enjoying this, Bill. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
and I know other people are too. So, um, but yeah, so yeah, she's throwing her, her stuff around there. Um, Terrence Sullivan in the chat says, side note, I see Zillifat 2 trying to pull a Sonny Siaki.
The ace hole.
Oh, man. Is he going to be the ace hole of NXT? Some would say he's trying to be a young Rock.
Oh,
I've seen that comparison too. Some people saying that. But anyways, I love Zillifat too. I'm so happy he's signed up with NXT. Of course, yeah, part of me wanted to see him come to TNA for a bit, but
it seemed like it was trending like he was going to have at least a cup of coffee when he was showing up to TNA shows in the crowd. But
yeah,
but
they were. I think they were trying. I think they were trying. But I think that,
I know there are rumors about another person because we did see him one time officially during the fourth rope crossover. And another one we saw then, and we've seen here and there a few other times. Supposedly they have interest in that Josh Bishop, which I have said before, I am a big fan of his. Has a little bit of that old Sid in him, which that pulls at my my strings. Big Sid guys.
I know he showed up recently in MLW, as in he's like part of the new tag team.
He kind of replaced. Well, he was there, but he's now replaced Corbin.
Yeah,
as with Dijak.
Right.
So,
yeah.
And speaking of another one that people have been very interested in, and it is interesting timing because I'd mentioned I will be in Chicago on Saturday at AAW, and there's a bunch of TNA people there right now.
Right.
But a certain female on the independents is making her debut at AAW. I believe when we had Trent last time, I forget if it was either on the show or our own After Dark, which we did not air. He mentioned about trying to bring J-Rod in to AAW. And it did, like they were trying for that show, but it didn't look like it was going to work out. Well, it did work out.
Yeah.
So she is on the show now. So she'll be in town. Could she? Now, once again, we haven't seen her though, so that wouldn't kind of fit the Carlos hint. But could she be maybe one of those knockouts? We're going to say because she will be in town, and we'll maybe that other knockout I mentioned earlier, maybe on that show as well. So.
There's a number of them. Yeah, you never know. There's a lot of ladies available, and we're just looking to grow the knockouts division because they really need some new faces. So, looking forward to that. All right. So next we got Rich Swann versus Mr. Elegance,
the undefeated Mr. Elegance.
Oh, yeah. The streak.
Call him Goldberg. They should have had him start doing the Goldberg entrance through the arena.
Oh, yeah.
Just through all the corridors.
Dun, dun, dun. Blow some smoke. Dun, 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 dun.
Elegance.
Spear. No. Did he give Swann a spear? I don't know. Anyways, what'd you think? What'd you think of this match, Bill?
I liked it. Obviously, you don't get a bad match out of Rich Swann, so you weren't going to ever worry about that. And like this is obviously Mr. Elegance. It was his toughest task to date, and it was going to be interesting to see how they kind of let this one go in the end. But it was Rich gets the win here. The undefeated streak is over.
Yes.
So Mr. Elegance, and you can see it the rest of the show. In segments during the knockouts match later, he was not the normal Mr. Elegance.
No, he was sad. He was grimacing.
He was not happy. Mr.
No.
Elegance, like it reminds me a little bit of, remember when Ash kind of had her thing and she just went off the deep end early.
Oh,
and you went like from Ash by Elegance to like wild, crazy Ash.
Yeah.
And like it was like a whole new thing we saw out of her. Like, is this gonna now? But we've seen Mr. Elegance in matches like turn on a dime and become like a monster.
Yeah.
Like, but will we get, who knows, maybe a little bit more of something out of maybe another layer to Mr. Elegance.
Could be.
So, but big win for Richie.
Yeah.
And we'll get into it later, but now we know after this that Rich will be on the card on Sunday.
Yeah, and we'll go when we're done with this episode, we'll quick go over the card for Lockdown and give everyone the updates on stuff. But yeah, Mr. Elegance was definitely not the same after that. Now, right after that, we got the Knockouts TV titles semifinals, the other semifinals, the other end of the other end of the spectrum there. Heather by Elegance versus Jada Stone. And we've been talking about the possibilities of where this could go for weeks. And this was very interesting. I think I don't want to assume what people were thinking. I never try to assume, but I am guessing, because we talked a lot about it, there might have been some people that may have been a little, maybe we really wanted to see, not that it can't happen. It just won't happen because of this title right away. But, we were talking about, Heather by Elegance versus M by Elegance possibly being what leads to, who's going to hold this title for the first time, the inaugural Knockouts.
Yeah, but you don't want to risk breaking up Elegance yet, I don't think. I think that's the whole thing. Because, like, right now we have a breakup angle with Order 4, at least somewhat, going on this show. As Hotch and Skylar are going at it, to go right to, now once again, could you do it in a way where they know they're getting a title and it's just like, all right, we're just going to work together, but it's tough for that to work. We've seen that in TNA before. I think the Rascals have done that, like where you put teammates against each other. It doesn't tend to work that well. Like occasionally you get something good, but you have to have an angle that's leading to a breakup.
It would have been interesting, but
although I think I think they're getting close to where obviously they can do their own thing, and we'll see, because if they decide to, like, no matter what, and we'll like once we get over to what the final is, like we know it's going to be a very like they're pushing a young knockout with this title.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're not
regardless of the answer. So.
They're not, and nothing against Rosemary, but they're not pushing a veteran like Rosemary. They're pushing
because a lot of times a TV title would go like if you just say TV title in general would go to a veteran wrestler, because that's you're on TV every week, you're camera ready, you're cutting promos, you're doing some work in the ring, like that usually goes to a good hand. So that they're going in a young direction, a more inexperienced but very high upside. I'm not against that at all. I think that's a good idea. But I wasn't sure that's where they were going, because now, once again, was that where they were going from the beginning? I don't know that, because like I said, like I thought initially it was Indy or Marisade, but obviously I don't know if they knew where the contract was going with Marisade at the time. And then did that throw a wrench, or were they always going to go? But like with somebody that they're building, because you could say these are both TNA developmental, like they've been developed through TNA.
Yeah.
So they're TNA knockouts.
Right.
Through and through.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this was a great match. I love the back and forth. Really happy that Jada Stone won this. I was a little surprised, don't get me wrong, because I was, like I said, we've been pushing this whole Heather versus M. But when Jada Stone won, I was like, well, that's interesting, but I'm not complaining at all. Jada Stone, I'm very excited that she won this.
Very nice.
So all right. All right, next we had an interesting promo back and forth. They don't do this much, but they had a couple examples of this, kind of like a back and forth. This was almost like a Zoom call, whereas something else later on in the episode was more of just a one-on-one, screen time call. But this was Lena Black talking to Zaya Brookside in a promo back and forth about the lockdown match on Sunday for the Knockouts Championship. And I like the way this ended. Zaya Brookside hung up on Elena Black, and Elena Black said, "Man, I just can't wait to shut this bitch up." And that very well may happen. It's going to be Sunday's going to be pretty crazy. You never know what's going to happen in these cages. I'm sure some matches are going to be more violent than others, but you got the opportunity for a lot of chaos. So yeah, pretty exciting. And I also like the fact that I'll bring it up here because just so I don't forget later. I noticed that the cage, like the promo pics, had a lot of the typical chain link fence, but it seems like now in the promo videos leading up to it, they're showing a more classic style cage, like one from the. Now I'm not saying it's it's a color blue or anything, but like the classic blue cage from the early to mid 80s. That had, I'll always remember, like I said in the live reaction, I'll always remember Hulk Hogan versus Bundy, WrestleMania 2.
Closed circuit.
There was the closed circuit. Yeah. The classic blue cage, with open big square bar areas as opposed to, tightly woven.
Very easy to see.
Yeah, you can see into it much easier. And I think that's the point of this, because every single match, you don't have to worry about, oh, what are they doing? Especially if you're sitting farther away, you can't see through the fence as well. No, now at least you can tell the fence is there, but you can see details much easier,
And honestly,
I think
it's
that's
a safer working environment, those cages, as opposed to the fence.
There you go. Yeah,
because it's a mesh fence. There's only so much you can do with that. Right. So yeah, I'm a fan of your more traditional, because that's what it is. That's a steel cage.
Yeah,
the other one's a fence. Yeah. And like I said, it had its thing. Like obviously, NWA War Games kind of like gave that the popularity, and then obviously it was very easy to reciprocate on like Indies, ECW, and such. So once again, good as well. But I think for TNA at this point, more traditional, like what they used last year, I'm a fan. And like I said, the whole being able to lower the cage from the ceiling, they kind of have that moment, which was not a TNA thing. I think's awesome. Like it feels very big time. And I think that was a great addition to keep that going. I'm down for it. And also makes it very easy to transition. But for here, you don't need to, because it's the whole show. Make it easy, because that was the reson they did it this way, because they didn't have to take the cage down. It was just easier to have everybody wrestle in it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
especially with the 6 sides. Those things were a hassle to put up.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, well, the more sides, the more problems. So more things to connect, and obviously, yeah. So yeah, then we had the Elegance brand backstage. They're very upset. Of course, the Concierge, he's trying to keep things together. He's trying to remind them, like, hey, you still got to fight for the tag team, the Knockouts tag team titles. We still got things to fight for here. You got to, keep your chin up. And he's kind of yelling at them, motivation, you can tell though, like you said earlier, Bill, the Mr. Elegance was not the same the rest of the show, So yeah, you could tell he was upset, especially during this last match. Then we got a match for who was going to have the advantage in the Lethal Lockdown.
Always love these.
The Lethal Lockdown match, which is all the rest of them are just regular cage matches. This one, and I was wondering about this, and now it's been confirmed, and I heard it was confirmed per Brian Myers on his podcast, that there will be the classic Lethal Lockdown where the ceiling comes down with all the toys, all the weapons for this match. So like once all the members are in the cage, the ceiling will come down, they'll all be locked in, and they can all go haywire on each other. That's gonna be so much fun. Are you excited for this?
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. And honestly, and I've been saying it the last couple weeks, Myers is on a run here. Do I dare say best singles match of Brian Myers' tenure in TNA?
Oh,
we just saw tonight on Impact.
Yeah, he did great, and I give him a lot of credit for keeping up with Fabian Aichner, because let me tell you,
dude can go.
This version of Fabian Aichner, chef's kiss. I'm digging this, because look, and like I've watched a lot of wrestling in my lifetime, and now it's just I remember something 5 minutes later, I'm gonna forget about it. That's just the way my brain is, Bill. Like I know he was part of. I'm an old bone, exactly. I know he did it. He had a lot of matches with Gunther and his crew. I can't even think of who the other guy is. The guy under the mask in Mexico now. The guy who got in trouble in Florida with his girlfriend in the elevator.
Ludwig Kaiser at the time.
Oh, the artist formerly known as Ludwig Kaiser. Yes, thank you.
Not Kaiser Sose.
No. But yeah, so I know they all, had a bunch of matches together and stuff, but man, Fabian Aichner's just been killing it since he's joined TNA. He's had some really good matches. And I'm fine with, okay, he's had a challenge for a title here and there, and that's fine. I'm good if they don't, give him the title immediately. It's like, oh, welcome to the company. Here's a title. It's happened before. It's like, it was so predictable for the longest time. And and I'll say this once, I'll say it again. I'm so glad they got away from that, but there's been a lot of different people that have changed in the company since then. So, yeah, he did some springboard stuff off the ropes that just blew my mind in this one. So yeah, props to Brian Myers as well for keeping up with this kid. It's really something. So yeah, but so this was for who was going to have the advantage in Lethal Lockdown. Brian Myers won this. So
the system works, J-Bone.
The system, the doggone system. The system will have the advantage in this. So you'll start out with 1-1, and then the system will have the next one in, which will of course have the advantage 2-on-1, and then it'll go from there. So, but the real fun happens when everyone's in there. So, and just to remind people, they're also going to have they're also going to have Alisha. Hi.
I made it. Be late to my own funeral. How's it going, guys?
It's all right. I'm just glad you're here. We were just talking about the match tonight, about the Lethal Lockdown advantage, the match between Brian Myers and Fabian Aichner. Brian Myers winning this match, and that this match at Lockdown is going to be intergender. So yeah, Jada Stone and Lish are going to be a part of this match. What do you think about that, Alisha? Do you think that's going to be how do you think that's going to go in this?
I think it's going to get messy.
It absolutely is. And that's going to be the one with all the toys too. So
yeah, I know people in the chat are saying they want to see Jada grab that sledgehammer again.
I'm sure.
That's the size of her.
I'm sure Kendra's going to be making an appearance too. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to have the guitars. You're going to have the sledgehammers. You're going to have the kendo sticks, the chairs, the
stuff and the things.
The stuff, yes, the stuff and the things. Exactly. We love the stuff and things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, the system will have the advantage in this match. And now that you're here, I want to backtrack just a hair because I want to get your opinion on this, Alisha, before it gets too far down. So we had the other semifinals to the Knockouts TV title tournament.
Yes.
Heather by Elegance versus Jada Stone, with Jada Stone winning.
Yes.
And we've been talking a lot about the possibility of it being all about the Elegance at the end, Heather versus M. But we got Jada Stone. What did you think? I mean, it's still going to involve M or Maggie. But what'd you think about Jada Stone winning this match?
I like that because I'm not ready for there to be trouble in Elegance land. I'm sorry, I'm cheesy. I'll take it.
No, that's fine.
Hopefully we get Ash back soon.
Yeah. I mean, she's been gone for a bit. I'm starting to wonder if she was the one that took out Moose and Cedric Alexander at the end of the show.
It's Ash. I'm sure. Positively.
Absolutely. All right. What's next here? Okay, yeah, Brian Myers win. Yes, the infamous injury report by A-Game. Hydration. So basically saying that Jeff Hardy has been cleared, even though he was banged up in his title match. And of course, now I didn't write down everything that Matthew Raywalt said, but basically saying Nick Nemeth has never been better. Something to the effect of
he's having the best day of his life.
Best day of his life. So good you could slap your mama and do something, and I don't know, but it was absolutely hilarious.
My favorite part of the injury report.
It is. It is comical. Now we get a call between Tracy Brooks,
Hall of
Knockouts Hall of Famer, Tracy Brooks, the Queen to the King, Kazarian, just saying, on a call with Harley Hudson. And Harley Hudson is kind of out of sorts, and I don't blame her. You know, she seems like she's there's a lot of pressure on her from the higher ups. What's that?
Job's on the line, Jada.
Yeah, her job's on the line. There's people in the company that want her out, and she's worried about this match against Lish, and she's talking to Tracy Brooks, and she's talking to Tracy Brooks, and Tracy Brooks basically just says, you remind people why you wanted to become a knockout, why you came to the States and why you're doing this and why you're doing that. You're fighting. This is a fight for your future as a knockout. So yeah, nice little pep talk from the Hall of Famer. It was great to see. And the fact that they did this before the match made me feel even better about Harley Hudson's chances. I'm just saying. So, and it was a chance for Harley Hudson to really kind of show like a real side of herself, I thought that was cool. They didn't just, throw in the match. They gave her a chance for a promo. So good stuff. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, no, I think it's a good use of the Hall of Famer Tracy Brooks, kind of helping, like, as being that one to like give guidance to some young knockouts here and there. Like we saw, and obviously we saw her introduce the TV title as well. So I think at this point in the company, because like that obviously would have fell into like a Gail Kim role in the past. So I feel like Tracy Brooks is definitely the right one to do it right now. Unless you were going to do an angle where like obviously we got ODB going in at Bound for Glory, so you could obviously maybe utilize her too as we progress as like a mentor, since the mentor is no longer in the company. Victoria Crawford. So I think some mentoring type roles are always good. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah, always good for that. Yes, you need it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm all for it. I maybe because I'm not into the digital age, I don't get the fake FaceTimes and the fake Zoom calls.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're trying something different. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. They're trying something different.
Yeah. Yeah. It's typically it's a backstage segment, or you invite them out to the ring, and maybe it was a thing for hey, we're limited on time because of the matches or this and that, and maybe we could just do a quick Zoom call. Maybe that was it. Who knows? But they're trying, We'll see how much they do this in the future. All right, on to the second half of the show here. We got John Skyler versus, we'll say, former Order 4 member, Jason Hodge.
The international champ.
The international champ. Now, this wasn't for the title. I think this was just for the sake of John Skyler trying to bring some honor to the brand, I think. And himself. Yeah. And maybe his position on the line, maybe a little.
Get back in Ali's good graces.
That too. Yes, absolutely. Now, unfortunately, this match didn't really get finished because of Ali. He didn't like the way things were going. He didn't like the way things were being handled. We had the Secret Service guys, including Agent Zero, come down and attack. So basically the match is thrown out. I didn't think we get a solid winner or loser out of this one.
Yeah, I think technically because of that, like Hotch wins by DQ.
Probably. Yeah, if you are gonna pick a because Jason was trying to fight him off, and then he caught a
And then
boot
Agent Zero
by
pulls
Zero.
shenanigans.
Yeah, right. But yeah, obviously leading up to Lockdown, Ali versus Jason Hotch, which maybe match of the night. And I don't know if the cage is going to keep people out. Might have to throw the roof on this one too. But what'd you guys think of this one?
Yeah.
I get where they were going with it. Like you weren't going to have like them really get a real match in, although that's how they wanted to start. Is just like, let's just show them what we can do. And so I think it was the right way to do it. And then obviously Ali's not going to have issues with this. So, because that's what it is. It's about Hotch getting the rub through all this. And this is just another way to do it, where he's going to break out. Like he was not a fan of the We Want Hotch crew that I was part of. He was not but just as like Hotch coming, like it's like I said, I was day one on the Hotch bandwagon here.
Yeah.
That it's finally happened. And honestly, like we know what Ali, like I said, like he is the guy in the company right now that you get involved with Ali, good things happen. For you. Because he brings the best out of people, like in ring, but especially in storylines and promos. Now, sometimes they can get divisive because he'll go there like he's doing that right now. Like he gets into the family, he gets into the personal, he gets into the past. Like he pulls at things that not everybody will take risks in creative like Ali tends to do. But I think that helps the ones he's going against. Worst case, it just gives him more heat. But once again, he's a guy that he still doesn't get full heat. Like people, like he always gets some cheers too, Ali. But you want Hotch to be this very baby face. And then I think this was setting it because you have Zero be the monster. And no, I thought it was done well for what it was. Like we weren't. I wasn't expecting to get the real great hands matchup that we thought we were going to get.
I'm gonna save that for a bigger event, probably.
Yeah. Like if Skylar cast his lot with Ali long term, then you'll get that match. But maybe he won't. Like, will this break up that version of Order 4? We know there's dissension in the ranks, but we'll see. Like, what was it? 7-8 months ago, it looked like Hotch was going to be out. Like he wasn't liking how some of the treatment that Ali was doing, but then in the end, he wound up sticking with Ali. So he has a power Ali over that group. But Hotch finally got out of it.
Right. And I gotta give props to Mila Moore. When Mila Moore came down to the ring and she was squawking at both of them, I know there was a lot of people in the chat that were like, oh, wow, listen to her. Yeah. Because, she's not just all, saucy and,
Once again, I think they've we weren't sure, especially knowing that Tessa was gone and then Victoria was gone. Like, what was her role going to be if there was a role for her? And I think they found the perfect role for her.
Right. Yeah. And it doesn't mean that she's done wrestling. It's just the character itself is great.
Well, I think that's the key. You had to establish a character, and that's what they're doing.
And that's important, especially in this company. It's not like in other companies where you got so many wrestlers. You can have some people that just wrestle and they don't have to rely on cutting promos every week and stuff like that.
If you're getting on TV, that's the key.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you're in the ring, if you're whatever you're doing, but if you're getting on TV, that's good. because I think that's what we always talk about. Like anyone that gets signed or they bring in, the TNA is a different company than some of these other companies.
Yeah.
They just don't bring you in and have you maybe debut for a hometown pop and then don't do anything. Like they bring you in, the intention is to use you. That's why if they're not using you, we'll see. Like that could be a sign that maybe it isn't a long-term thing.
Yeah.
Or it's just like we're just kind of testing things or here and there. But it's like I said, like when they really invest in people, they have a plan.
Yeah.
Now something can always change, and that can be, and I think that's what we see happen. Like it's wrestling. Everything's subject to change. And because of crowd response, honestly, because of TV rating, like if they plummet during segments or people's matches, I'm sure they look at these things. And if March sales, if people aren't moving needles they think need to be moved, then they might transition the other directions that eventually could see people no longer be around. But no, right now it seems like they're utilizing the roster pretty well. And then as we bring in some people, we'll see how they do it. But usually they do pretty well.
Yeah. So, just checking my one page here. Bless you. Bless you. All right. All right. Next, we got a promo from the Righteous, and it sounds like they're trying to split up the team of BDE and Swann. Like they're trying to lure BD. Well, you know,
that's fucking random.
Right?
Is that just every day? Oh no, we're gonna just lure every tag team. We're gonna try and lure. Didn't work with the Hardys. Now it's this one.
Yeah.
Well, they
want
BDA.
members.
They want BDA.
Right. They think because he's young, he's going to be impressionable. They're not going to get Swann because
they keep doing this young and impressionable storyline. They did with Leon, a couple other guys too.
Yeah.
With oh my goodness, he had pink hair. What was his name? This is terrible.
Casey,
thank you. Oh yeah. My gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, so and this is also leading to, I believe it is leading to a match
countdown.
It is going to be the countdown. Okay, because it's not on the main lockdown event page here. There's some other stuff but I do want to point that out. Well, I'll wait for pointing it out when we get to the end here and we'll go over the match card. All right. So next we've got Lish versus Harley Hudson, and Harley Hudson job is on the line. And Daria Ray is at ringside, and she is, or I should say on commentary, excuse me. She's at the desk with Raywald and Tom Hannafin. And let me tell you, she is just vicious and brutal the way she's talking about the Knockouts division, and she is cutthroat, and man, she is, I tell you what, Daria Ray is everything like all the evil Disney bad women, bad guys, the Disney heels of all the classics rolled into one, the way she was talking, I swear. She was like the queen from Cinderella. She was like the witch from Snow White. She was all of these. Crazy.
Harley, I just want you to know that you can go and report her to HR. You have a legit claim here.
I don't know.
Actually, a lot of people could go to HR with this because she is out of line, out of sorts, and I don't get it.
But she's great.
She's great with the shoulders and it's just awesome. But I just don't understand what she's so fucking nasty about. I just don't get it. It's like, I guess it's gotta be because it's the mirror reflection, whereas Santino is like so good that they needed like so evil to counteract it. And I need to know who hurt her.
Right. Who pissed
I've got questions.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, she was absolutely great at ringside. I enjoyed it, but I tell you what, this match was something too. I was really happy that Harley Hudson, she kept her job and she was able to roll up Lish for the win. Thoughts on this whole thing?
I think this was good. It's good that we're finally going to be moving Harley into a better position from this point. She showed a lot of spunk and all that jazz tonight, and good luck on her because she looked great.
She did. Harley played an emotional character. She looked like she was worried that her job was on the line. She was talking to herself as she's coming down to the ring. She did all the right stuff.
Yeah. Well, I figured what it really was all the disrespect from Lish. There just comes a point where you can't be, even the nicest person can't be nice in the face of someone giving you the old smush, the smush face, and it just yoking you up. She had to answer that challenge with some hands, and I'm glad she finally shook it off and got to it.
Oh yeah, it took her a bit, but she finally did it.
I mean, but we love Lish, we love Big Boston energy, but
yeah,
this was Harley's moment.
Yeah, Lish has come a long way. She's always gonna be. Either way, she's always going to be Eddie Edwards' ride or die.
Well, I mean, that's wifey, so,
And this was actually her time to be the gatekeeper. So it was...
Buy the shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a new shirt on for the system on TNA shop. The merch site.
Yeah,
TNA merch, yeah. There you go. The gatekeeper. Don't tell you why. They are the new gatekeeper. But yeah, congrats to Harley Hudson. Definitely looking forward to more stuff from her. Oh, and Jada came to the rescue, which it makes sense because she's also in the match against the system. So yeah, she came to the rescue because it almost looked like Eddie was going to start beating up Harley. I was like, oh, Eddie, that's a new low. Because he was standing over her. I'm like, come on.
Come on, Eddie.
You're nasty, but you're not that nasty. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, he is.
No shot of caffeine for him.
Yeah, right. All right. Main event time. We got Ryan Nemeth, Nick Nemeth, and AJ Francis, and the King Kaz, versus Matt and Jeff Hardy, Moose, and Elijah. This was a lot of fun. Everybody got their licks in on this one. This covers 3 separate matches of the Lockdown pay-per-view this Sunday. Mm-hmm. So you had a lot of different wheels turning on here on this one. What do you guys think?
TNA loves a good hodgepodge platypus tag, 8-man tag, triple man, 30-man, all the man tags. Say, hey, let's just put them all together. And you know what? I get it. It's time and all this stuff, and you got to make sure everyone's getting their moment leading into it. But good match. Thought I was going in a negative direction, didn't you? I mean, you can't go wrong.
Well, yeah, it's, as long as everybody as long as everybody gets their stuff in, everybody shined at one moment or another. So, Bill.
I know we were, you started the show when Daniel Spencer was in the chat.
Yeah.
About some stuff going on in this match.
Oh, yeah.
We saw some possible outside elements.
Debris
coming from a Philly crowd. Who would ever make such an accusation?
I know.
But I'll tell you this. This I think is exactly the type of match for TV that gives you a barometer on where people stand. Because you looked at it, you have the Hardys, who obviously are the most overact in the company. Then you have AJ Francis out of that group getting the most heat of anybody got in Philly. I don't think he even knew why he was getting heat in this match when it first started, because he was just getting heat standing on the apron, not even tagged in this match.
Yeah.
They were giving it to AJ. AJ was getting it during this match. And there is something to just be like, if you're just going against the Hardys, you get booed. That's part of it, because they're so over, you get the heat. But AJ, man, he's it's interesting, because there was a while there where AJ was getting 50-50 reactions during the early money era.
Yeah.
And now he's getting some big heat in those in a lot of towns. But so it's good to kind of see where everyone is. Obviously, champion Nick, and then obviously back with Ryan going after. They're main eventing Lockdown. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go with this. Because, like I said, I think there's a good chance Jeff later does become world champion. And I don't see them doing a long-term, if ever, double champion angle. So I would think if they so it's almost if they're going to do that with Jeff, would they take the titles off them and give it to the Nemeths? I don't know about that. But then you do have the thing where Jeff's not going to be in the fallout of these shows. Yeah. So, but we've seen it before. Matt went solo. He had the tag strap without Jeff for a loop, and then they fed in some stuff. So always interesting to see how you handle that. Yeah. Because it's not crazy amounts of TV, but you won't have it unless you have another cinematic match up here, up the sleeve, which you never know with those Hardy Boys.
The compound has many uses. And so does that lake. But yeah. But that's so Matt, Jeff, and Boos and Elijah get the big win here. The hands are raised at the end of the show, but then all of a sudden Matthew Raywald goes, "Oh, we're going backstage. What's going on?" And we got the camera close to the ground, runs up to Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander is unconscious on the ground backstage. Who did it?
Simpsons did it. I feel like, wow, we're really recycling stuff.
Well,
but who could have done it? Who would benefit from taking Cedric Alexander out? And my guess is, why is it Leon Slater?
Why is it Leon Slater?
Well,
but now we saw Moose get taken out. Is it the same person?
Right.
Well, why is it Leon Slater?
Leon's taking everybody out.
It's all gone to his head, and they just keep fucking
had
with him.
We've had Jada Stone mentioned with her sledgehammer. We got Leon Slater.
I mean, we're going into lethal lockdown. I feel like we got to get a little lethal if we're going to get locked down, brother.
It's someone say the New Day took him out?
Catchphrase.
I know. I always I don't think it's the New Day. I always just jokingly go, who? Yeah. So, yeah, it could be someone new. We haven't seen Uha Nation in a bit.
I have not.
Maybe he has something to do with it. I don't know.
I think it's Ash. That would also explain where Rosemary is.
It's all Ash.
It's all Ash. She's the mastermind. I mean, she went nuts. And, you know, if Daria gets to get a little crazy in her position of power, I can't see why... oh, it scared me. It's a cat. Why Ash can't get a little...
Now, I do have a theory. I do have a theory.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right. Now,
I love a theory.
We had our show a couple weeks ago, Jada, where we talked about the whole Avery Styles situation. All right.
Okay.
Oh.
And some TNA guys gave comments about it. Moose was one of them. I gotta look back if Cedric said anything. AJ Styles took both these guys out because they didn't set up the ring.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't put out the chairs.
They didn't want his favorite shirt.
But they supported they were supporting Avery. So did you say? Okay, so it was AJ because they didn't say enough, right? No.
They didn't say.
They didn't say thank you.
Yeah. They didn't shake AJ's hand.
There you go. It's Austin Aries.
Yeah. Oh God.
Jeez.
Austin Theory. Dr. Doom.
Why not?
He's Dr. Doom. Yeah. He's Austin Aries is doing really great things in MLW. I heard. I don't know what, but anyways, the artist formerly from Milwaukee. Now from some other part of the country.
And so Austin Theory, wouldn't that be the guy? Would he be bringing the recently concussed Maxine?
Oh, she has. She's got to be concussed as much as she's.
I mean, I'm not on the internet like that, and even I saw that video, so it was making its rounds.
She's all over that guy. I tell you, she's got a good husband. She's playing it up extra saucy on TV. Let me tell you that.
She's got a bit of a concussion too.
She's got something.
You where Austin Aries can stay.
Fair enough. You know what, Critical? You're always speaking facts.
Now, I was a big Austin Aries fan early, although the end of the Johnny Impact match at Bound for Glory, New York is.
I was there in flesh. I saw it in person. I can tell you everything. It was messy.
If it wasn't for James Ellsworth.
Yeah, everyone started booing. Fuck that.
Right. Yeah, that's.
I felt like he personally insulted my mother that night.
If he could, he probably
have qualms.
I think he was on a tirade to insult everybody. He did not like that's why when it talks about creative and people have issues with this and that, which is almost never really the case. Yeah. But it's that was one. He wanted no parts of dropping the title to Johnny.
Yeah. So, all right. But that is the show. I got a feeling we're either gonna get some surprises at A, Lockdown, and or B, live next week. Because don't forget, next week is a live show Thursday.
Yeah, follow up.
Yeah. So
I like that they do that.
That's gonna be fun. I think that's going to be fun. And tickets are on sale for Bound for Glory. Don't forget that. And yeah, so I see
Alabama. after
See,
that.
maternity leave in the chat. It says, how do you get the 2 free tickets if you're a VIP member? I'd say get online for that.
To be determined. This has only obviously been out there.
This is all real new. Yeah.
So, first, I'd say probably whenever the welcome packet that they're describing, my guess is then they'll have details, because that is an interesting dynamic. I don't know if it'll be a code or a voucher that you can then use at a local box office, or how that will work. But I'll be interested to see how they approach that, or if that's something you have an option where you can click on a show. Well, we'll see. I think things are being figured out, but once again, because we talked about at the top of the show, right now the new annual VIP program, which does include all now, because it's not a big 4, it's a big 6 pay-per-views.
Right.
Along, obviously, with all the TNA Plus content, the weekly show, Explosion, specials, all the good stuff there.
Yeah.
Which is now at a new price of $129.99 a year. But with the code TNA 2026, $99 for
Not
12
bad.
months of access.
That's a steal and a half, folks. Oh, yeah. Not even WWE could pull that one off.
So you're getting all that for less than $10 a month. A cup of coffee a month.
Cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee.
How about a handshake?
Jabba Joe.
Cup of Joe. All right, let's go down the card. Last but certainly not least for this Sunday's lockdown from Chi-Town, starting at 4 p.m. Central with the countdown to lockdown. And yes, my cats are excited for it too, I guess. Let's do a little share screen-a-rooney to show all the matchups. There it is. All right. The countdown. Oh, wait. Not that one. My bad.
Change the old Tabaruski.
Yes. Wrong tab. My bad. We'll try this. There we go. This one. How about this one?
There you go.
All right. Starting off, the countdown to lockdown is Chicago, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, the Credit Union Arena. By the way, I got an email regarding tickets. There are not many left for this show. They did open up some more sections.
Yes,
They're going fast. And they are trying to sell all these tickets. And they have a ticket offer that you might want to take advantage of if you're in the area, especially if you're thinking of doing a walk-up. I would get them online sooner rather than later. You can put in your promo code TNA25 for 25% off your ticket for lockdown. And there's some cheap tickets available. You can get a few of them for about $25 still. And but all the floor ones are gone except for a few resales, and they got a few other sections that they just opened up on the camera side of things. So
excuse me.
So yeah, go get those last minute tickets. It's going to be a nice crowd. All right. So we got the Righteous versus BDE and Swann.
Ooh.
Nothing on the line. Just I think we're gonna have to keep an eye on BDE because I don't know. I got a feeling they might lure him to the dark side.
Whoa.
I don't know. I got a feeling. We'll see. We'll find out Sunday. Next, we got Trey Miguel, who recently returned, but he has his hands full with Special Agent Zero. This is going to be a featured match at Lockdown. Can't wait. Now, are all the Are all the countdown matches in the cage too?
I do notice that they're not like they don't show the cage graphic.
There's no
if they're
right.
dropping the cage, they may wait until it hits lockdown.
Okay, yeah, it might. Okay. BDE's
probably
I'm not going in the cage.
end the countdown or begin it with dropping the cage.
Could be. All right. So, Trey Miguel versus Special Agent Zero. Oof. That's gonna be a rough night at the office for Trey Miguel, but we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm very excited for this match. All right, next, the official, the card for the lockdown event. Here we go. Last man standing match for the TNA X Division Championship inside the cage. Cedric Alexander defending against Leon Slater. This is going to be a banger, folks. Can't wait. Of course, now things are getting really interesting. Rosemary is out of action. So what is Allie to do? Is she going to be by herself? Is she going to find a tag team partner in time? We may get a debut out of this. We don't know. But it's going to be Allie and question mark.
That's an interesting one. Like I as we're going through this show, J-Bone, I'm having more and more thoughts on who that could be. I know a lot of the internet wrestling community thinks it's Kiera Hogan because of a reference that was to a shirt she wore and what was on the mirror in the past. But man, that's a deep cut. Like it's been a while since we've seen Kiera. Like you got to be like a pretty long now term TNA fan to even remember that.
Wasn't Kiera in the Undead Realm?
She was. She died in the Undead Realm.
Right. She was there with Sue Young.
She got taken away. But I'm telling you, I'm thinking this might be more simple than we are being led to believe.
Okay.
Who was just their third partner?
Well, Mara Sade.
She's not shown up anywhere yet. The rumor was she was negotiating her contract. I'm wondering if she decided to sign her contract. And that's how they bring her back.
Fascinating.
Could be.
Now, the ultimate swerve would be it's Ash by Elegance teaming with Allie.
Oh. That'd be crazy.
Because she feels the brand has gone off. Like, it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
Well, it's not fetch anymore.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not.
She's joining the enemy.
Would you quit trying to make fetch a thing? Oh, gosh. All right. Yeah, a lot of questions. I mean, could be a former Knockouts. It could be the one that they've been rumoring about. Former Knockouts champion. Who knows? Yeah. All right. TNA International Championship. This also could be one of the best matches of the night. A lot of drama here. Jason Hotch defending against Mustafa Ali. Now, of course, it shows him with the whole crew of Order 4, but I have a feeling there may be some defectors by the end of this match. I got a feeling. We'll see. TNA Knockouts World Championship on the line. Xia Brookside defending against Elena Black, or should I say Chicago's own Elena Black.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for that pop, folks. Oh boy, this one's going to be crazy. We have the Lethal Lockdown. The system consisting of Brian Myers, Bear Bronson, Eddie Edwards, and Lish Edwards versus Fabian Aichner, Casey Navarro, Ricky Sosa, and Jada Stone. a lot of these members are having their first lethal lockdown, or there could be their first cage match in general. But this one is going to have all the toys with the ceiling coming down, per Brian Myers confirmed on his podcast. So
most professional.
Yeah, he's going to be so professional in this match, let me tell you. But this is going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait. The final encore, folks. AJ Francis versus everybody who walks with Elijah. No, just Elijah.
Nice.
Got Moose versus the King, Frankie Kazarian.
Escape the cage.
Now, as much as all these other ones are, centered around the cage, this one is going to be escaping the cage. So,
that was a throwback.
It's not done much.
Cage matches was like, get out.
Wasn't there at one point a cage match where you had to fight to get into the cage?
Yes. Yeah.
Wild times. I love a cage gimmick.
There was also one that WCW did that had the 3-layer cage.
Yes.
That's your favorite.
Yes.
CZW
has Cage of Death.
Cage of Death.
As you can imagine.
Oh.
It's crazy.
I'm sure they have all the toys in that one too, and even some more dangerous ones.
You like panes of glass?
Oh.
You like the barbed wire?
The barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
How about the bulbs?
And the fluorescent bulbs.
All the bulbs.
Did I ever tell you guys that the last CZW show, Stefan got a mouthful of glass because he wasn't paying attention and got too close to the action and turned just in time, for a bunch of glass to fly into his mouth.
Yikes!
Yeah,
that's not a good kind of snack to have at a wrestling.
That's it was tough.
Fiber, anyone? That's wow.
Yeah, I mean, luckily they're not made with mercury anymore, correct?
I don't know, but I heard that for the longest time that it was very poisonous.
He's fine.
No, it
wasn't anything serious. Luckily, he's smart and knew not to inhale.
Or just start chewing.
Bon appetit.
My goodness. All right. Main event, TNA World Tag Team Championships on the line. The Hardys, the GOATs, defending the TNA tag titles against the Nemeths. Now, we've seen this before, but I'm still pretty excited for this because I got a feeling this one's going to involve some kind of twist to it. I don't know what, but
I think the matter of fact is going to be an interesting tidbit.
Yeah. So, all right. That is it for this one. And I just want to, last but certainly not least, for those of you that know that my father was in the hospital over the last day and a half. He had emergency hip surgery, and because he broke his hip yesterday. I just want to thank you for everyone that has sent your thoughts and prayers and all of everything else. It's greatly appreciated. It's we got a long road ahead of us. But thank you so very much. It's greatly appreciated. Much love, everyone. But that's it for this one. We will see you guys on Sunday for all things lockdown. Start time 4 p.m. Central. I'm working a 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., so I'll be home for that. Probably a little tired, but I'll do my best. And Alisha, are you gonna watch that one live or no?
It depends. It's kind of a busy weekend. It's a cousin's wedding, so
okay. All right. Well, let me know. Let me know. Either way, and Bill, you're going to be there live. Are you going to be available after the show at all for a review? You will be.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm staying at one of the old faithfuls from the past.
Nice.
Because everything close to the venue is absurdly expensive. And, I don't do absurdly expensive hotels.
No.
So, I'm back in the old Brookfield area. And so a little while after the show, I will be back. And I'm thinking if we had good service there before. But it should be fine.
I don't think we did much live from there, but
I don't think we did. I think most of them were tapings. But should be good.
Yeah. Either way, we'll try to pull off something post show within an hour of it or something like that. We'll see. So, but thank you all for tuning in. You guys know what to do on your way out. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you this Sunday. Sayonara, folks. Have a good one.